a couple times a year, people come in with chin implants.
Whoo, yep, getting used to the arms. Whoo, scared myself.
I know Nils is going to cut that, but that was actually
that was
really
scary. So, Dr. Martin, will you accept this challenge?
100% I'm accepting this challenge. Is this something that I could be number one in? Yes.
Yes, this is literally yours. Yes.
Can I win this?
You are literally the only person on earth who can win this.
I know.
Yes. So only you can win this.
I'm going to kick my own ass.
Yes. All right. Myth number 6.
You should get the same size implants as your friend, sister, your cousin, your friend's cousin's sister,
your boyfriend's
or this one
sister.
woman that you saw at the gym. You're not sure what her name is, but
Girl
her breasts look good.
We just send you to space camp, send you to space camp for a summer instead.
When I was young, space camp was the place.
Yeah.
That was the place. If you were over 40, you know what space camp's all about in Alabama.
What was that movie where the kids...
Yeah. Oh, there was a movie there.
It was called Space Camp.
And they went into space.
Love that.
Maybe.
I'm not going to think of Nils as our audience. Remember the COVID days when we had a podcast without anybody here?
I mean, if you watch this long enough, you know I basically try to make jokes and then look at Nils and see if he laughs. Okay, so that's all I do. That's basically my job.
To make Nils laugh?
Yes.
Yeah.
And then maybe talk about some information that people might care about. Did she watch the video where we're going to have the toilet? How do you say it when you're not from Kentucky, please?
Toilet. We don't add an R.
There's no R in there.
There is no R in toilet.
T-O-I-L-E-T.
Yes, toilet.
It's a toilet extender with our logo on it and my name, but I would like the name in very prominent letters, maybe hot pink.
Which is arm lift myths, but arm lift myths is harder to say than brachioplasty myths.
Arm lift myths.
Myths. So, yeah. So we have 10 myths to go over today. It's hard to say.
You said it slowly, didn't you?
Yeah, right.
No, I didn't even get it right. I said myths.
And you were thinking about it.
I don't have the sex talk with people.
I have it with...
I barely had it with my kids, so I'm not... Yeah. That's Amy.
Every day. Yep.
Every day.
Every day.
Our patients are really happy with the results. We love what we're doing now. I don't know why I'm hamming done. It's what I'm making a point.
I know. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. And I got my fist in the air like I'm about to start a revolt.
Right. Get your liposuction now. Liposuction for life.
Come on, you can do it.
So if you have something that your body is fighting, like your little free radical is here, an antioxidant comes along. Here's the magic school bus.
I wish you guys could watch this if you're listening to this on a podcast.
Attaches to it and takes care of it, but then it's gone. This bump.
Bump on my nose. I would like my nose narrower. Mm-hmm. Narrower.
That is a word. Narrower.
Okay.
Narrower. I know. It's one of those
doesn't
things.
sound like a word.
Narrower.
Narrower.
If you made it to the end of this podcast, leave us a pulley emoji. You'll know what that is if you're an OG. Leave us a pulley. We got we're actually getting some pulley now.
Those little potatoes over here.
Yeah, all right.
I love
little baby.
Go over. Get it earlier rather than later. That's my opinion.
Yeah. Ooh, if you guys hear that,
that is crazy.
Apparently there is some big thunder.
We just had a huge thundering, or it's World War III. Someone's very angry about our mommy makeover tape.
Welcome to summer in Colorado. How you doing?
Good. Episode 150, Amy. 150 episodes.
Sad to say I don't have a crown for this milestone.
I know.
For episode 200.
Brush my shoulders off. Yep. 150. Let's do some streamers. Let's get some editing in this joint. Yeah.
I think it's we've talked about this before, like how ridiculous that difference is in age. Whoa. Wow. Let's pause.
So if I was ever to get a tattoo, I would think about it pretty long and hard.
Yeah. Yeah. And I mean, that's just, it's still surgery.
You have a tattoo? No.
I don't what?
Remember from our 100th episode? What did you say to Nils when you first met him? Like you're like super educated, but you got all these prison tattoos?
Oh yeah, I do remember that now. Evaluation, I think it's called flow cytometry, F-L-O-W cytometry.
You spell flow. I think most people know how to spell flow. Spell cytometry.
I didn't want to spell cytometry. Isn't that funny?
Michelle, and Michelle's in the UK, which I love.
My wife loves the UK. She loves England. She loves Wales. She loves Scotland. She loves Ireland.
When was the last time she was there?
Like, I don't know if she's ever been there.
Oh. No, like maybe like 140, you know?
Yeah, all right.
Yeah. At some point, we got to cut this off. Like, it's been a good ride.
140, do you imagine if we're still doing the podcast then? No?
Oh, yeah.
But if we have this same body, like your point being, like if we could maintain the healthness.
Right.
The healthness. That's a new word I've created, healthness.
Okay. Just want everyone to know I made the NBA during that intermission.
See, I knew you could do it.
Yeah.
I believed.
I felt like I could do it. And
Are
I did
you
it.
are you maybe the oldest member of the active roster on the NBA?
That's very hurtful. It hurts my feelings. Are we being honest today?
Yes.
Amy? Okay.
But I've heard, Dr. Martin, that the deep plane facelift has less downtime. Or is
Okay.
better for young people.
All right.
Or is magic.
Well, you just be quiet.
But definitely listen to some of our previous episodes where we talk about
We have tons.
recovery, also can fat predict your age and how to age like a Hollywood superstar, address a lot of the kind of common misconceptions and facelift myths that people have. We have a whole episode about facelift myths. Can't with the words. Myths.
What word is that?
Myths.
Mist? Is it a facelift mist?
Myths.
Okay, myth.
They're the myths.
Yeah. I'm in surgery. I control all the details. And I'm in this cocoon, this incubator, doing my work, and everyone get out of my way. And people come in, I'm like, you can't come in my room. Like, I have total control. And then I get out, and I have no control.
Well, you don't.
And then I go to Costco, and I'm absolutely angry. Like, why am I so angry right now? Because I have no control of anything that's going on. So, by the way, if you're a very OCD type A person, young, listening to this podcast, the best thing to go into is surgery. Right?
Oh, you mean as a profession?
It's a profession.
I thought you were talking
can
about
use all your
Costco still.
negative
I'm like,
personality traits.
yeah.
Stay away from Costco.
Yeah, like don't go to Costco. Yeah.
All right.
Very first thing you should be prepared for at this appointment is they will take pre-op photos.
With most likely
No
your
clothes on.
underwear off. Yeah.
Yep, you will absolutely be naked from the waist down. You'll be Winnie the Pooh. So be ready for that. These are
just
part of
got
your
that.
medical history,
I just got that.
right? Donald Duck.
That is very funny. Like, they didn't put any pants on him. Yeah. This is shirt.
Deep suture extrusion is something that can happen, like because we do
Say
so
that
many
again?
layers. Deep suture extrusion. Extrusion. Deep suture extrusion.
Hey, no Kentucky jokes.
I
all
mean,
right?
apparently I become Southern when I say that.
Man, when you get a deep suture extrusion.
It's not good. She would come to me with like a question that had two options, and she would present those two options to me, and I would look at her and just say, Catherine, I don't care. Because like I genuinely just like couldn't even get the brain power to even care. And I think that was surprising to her because, as you know, I give a fuck about everything. So for me to be like, don't care, genuinely don't care, like you pick.
It's very shocking to hear her say that.
Because I care immensely about everything. And, you know, so I think that for sure, Nils noticed that my cadence and my ability to like come back and like have, you know, normal human thoughts definitely decreased. Definitely did. Even in cases where you're doing more of a debulking surgery, is not the goal to lose weight. I said that in the most backwards way ever. English is my first language.
The bobblehead has an ego. You got to fill it a little bit, you know.
He needs his screen time.
He needs a little screen time.
It's been a while. I know you love when I talk about swimming, but if summer and or winter activities are extremely important to you,
I'm quitting this podcast.
there are women who have multiple children. My favorite is a woman who had 10 children. 10 children that she gave birth to.
She lived in a shoe, actually.
Yeah. This is where it's the most important thing. Someone you feel comfortable with.
I feel comfortable with you. Can you do my breast augmentation?
Sure can. We're going to do that right after. Nils is going to do
Great.
your anesthesia. It's going to be a good time. Where only we get the joke.
Yeah. Ow, that hurts.
Got to do all my things, right? Yeah, all my trademarks. Bobblehead, hit him in the shoulder. Let's chink some cups while
yeah,
we're at
let's
it.
chink some
We're doing
cups
all
here.
the things.
Whoa.
This is like there are benefits of watching to the end of our podcast. You get to watch the antics. All right, everyone.